I still remember when I got my very own copy of the Smithsonian calendar called Women Who Dare, featuring Aunt Ruth. For me, as a girl in the midst of figuring out who I was and finding my way, that was a pivotal moment. It was a moment that I realized a girl from Oklahoma really could change the world. It showed me that women who dare can. So when I think about Ruth, I often wonder what it must have been like 100 years ago, walking onto the White House lawn on that cold December day, knowing that she was tasked with giving a speech to the President of the United States, a speech that sought to change the course of history and create a better life for Native Americans. I know that with the Committee of 100 standing behind her, and with the knowledge that her Cherokee family and ancestors were rooting her on, Ruth Muskrat dared. And she did change the world.
What Ruth did was lay a foundation on which so much progress could be built. As we move past the time that she visited President Coolidge, we move into an era in which the United States is taking a bit more of an enlightened approach to its treatment of Native Americans. We get into the New Deal era and there is a new thinking. We move further into the 20th century and we get more progress in this country. We get to the point of the 1970s in which the Cherokee Nation can reassert its sovereignty, its constitutional authority to exist, as tribes all over this country were doing. But it didn't happen by accident. And so when I traveled to Washington, D.C. and thought the ease with which tribal leaders today can interact with high-ranking officials of the government of the United States, I realized that we are standing on the shoulders of Ruth Muskrat.
I've been asked a lot about the dress that Ruth wore. While a proud Cherokee, Ruth's dress was not made to represent Cherokee traditions or Cherokee Nation specifically. Her outfit, including a plain style beaded dress, moccasins, leggings, headband, and belt, was intended to be immediately recognizable as Native American traditional dress and to reflect a pan-Indian cultural identity, thus demonstrating that she would use her voice to speak out for social justice on behalf of all Native Americans.